Bhyom Namaha, Saraswatyai Namaha. The present video is mainly meant for, in the modern days, people are doing a lot of yogas and other kind of things, and they are hearing now and then about the Vedantas, Upanishads, and they believe that we are in the Uttara Bhagam of the Veda, and Vedam is not required. We have crossed these things and we are now beyond the Vedas. So Vedam is not relevant to them. That kind of things they are behaving, and they are doing yoga. They have a guru, all kind of things. But here, some issues to be mentioned here. It is not exactly correct to ignore the Vedas, though you have reached the highest. We will develop the point for your benefit. Vedas, what is the Veda? It is Apaurushayam. Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita, Vedescha sarvai sam ahameva vedyo vedanta krudvena vedesa chaham. I am the author of the Vedas. I am in Vedas. And Vedas only tell about me. They praise him, ultimately give you the direction. But they're all meant for materialistic benefits. Vedam is required. Vedantam is no doubt for realization, liberation, bliss. But that is the highest level. But at the same time, we are still in the world. Just because we are doing yoga, can we say that we do not want promotion, we do not want health, wealth? All these things are required. Side by side with automatically yoga will do all those things is not correct. Yoga is for a spiritual soul development, highest things. For mundane or materialistic things, you need Vedas. Why? In the third chapter of, for Christians there is a Bible. For Muslim there is a Quran. As far as Hindus are concerned, there is a Bhagavad Gita is the thing. In the third chapter, very clearly Krishna says, I am in yajna. Yajna vai Vishnu. You people do the yajna. Japa yajna is there. Dravya yajna is there. You do and God will be satisfied and you will get the desires. Whatever things you do it. Prayer. Even the Tennyson in UK, he told, what things cannot be wrought by prayer. Believe it or not, I am not making a speech. Hundreds of examples can be given. Many of you ask your elders if you know it. Many Mirabai, Sakubai, Tukaram, Tulasi Das, Kabir, all people got what not everything through the prayer only. They didn't only yoga is not a thing at all. For that matter, even my Guru Paramahamsa Yogananda, which I am following, he was in the prayer, he was making prayer to Kalika Devi. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he is a yogi at the highest order. Still at Paramahamsa stage. Still he was praying to Kalika Devi. Even Sadguru is also Bhairavi, he will be worshipping. All Vedamata, Gayatri, people are doing, all Shankaracharya, all are doing some Divine Mother. Divine Mother's blessing is required. She is Prakriti. My Guru says, Mother is always closer to a person than the father. So, to get the materialistic benefits, at least to take care of your things. Though you are doing yoga in the modern days, still a little bit of Vedam is required. You say, no, Vedam is in Sanskrit in a very big way, I cannot follow all those things. I don't have the time or the means, you may say. But I will say there are few things which are basics, which way you can follow it. I will develop these things if you follow subsequent videos connected to this. I will not bore you with a simplified way, I will tell you. What it says is, Chinmayananda ashram people also came out nicely small books. What is Matru Devo Bhava? 5 things they have mentioned. Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atidhi Devo Bhava, Deva Devo Bhava. If you are respecting your parents, that itself is Vedam, you are satisfied. Are we doing this, at least basic things? Are we doing if a guest comes, are you taking care of the guest in a proper way? That itself is another issue. So, there are in the third chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Pancha Yajnas we are also asked to be done. What are the things I will explain later on. Very simple things. They are, you have to give it something to the animals, to the birds, to the plants, to watering, and help the bhutas. If any hungry person is there, taking care of that. All these natural things were mentioned. You did not go out of the way in doing big yajnas. But at least Nama Sankirtana you can do, whatever the God, Shiva, Parvati, or Rama, any one God name, it purifies your tongue and it gives you self-confidence. We will go into that particular thing later on. About one episode is there in Bhagavatam. I please take this particular point. Krishna and Arjuna were going to test a kind of things. Two devotees they found. One devotee was a great saint who is in a very small hut. Nothing is there, only one stick is there to cover that particular ashram. And that also is getting eroded by insects and it may fall any minute. And he is worried about that kind of thing. He is deeply meditated to attach it to Krishna, Bhagavan Krishna. He is doing yoga. And he was treated, Krishna was treated by him. After that, once he comes out, Krishna does something. Immediately the hut in which the Swami, saint was there, it was burnt. Arjuna says, what is this you are doing? He is a great saint and you have removed that. No doubt he is a great saint. But his attention is where this hut, the pillar, center pillar is being eroded. It may fall any minute. He is worried about that hut. So to remove that 1% attachment to that particular one, I have removed that. They go to another person. That fellow, the main Yajamani, the Grihastha is very busy in ceremony. Important marriage is going on in the house. When these people say, like Brahmins, they go in that form, ask for food. You go, come some other time, we don't have the time, you wait, go. Like that he says. Krishna goes away and you be blessed with his children. Arjuna says, what is this nonsense? He has insulted you, he has not bothered to give even the alms to you, you are blessing him. He says, next Janma he will be born as a pig with so many children and he will be in that dirty water he will be living. So the point here is the one example, Krishna will be giving. Bhagavatam I was reading a couple of days also. Only when concentrated way you do the prayer, Krishna will answer. For every minor things he won't come to you. That is the point. So for the lighter things, for minor things, you have got to go to your promotion, your health, your other desires, your kind of health, wealth, everything. You have to go to the Vedas. It is not a very costly affair. Some to do Vishnu Sahasranamam, Lalita Sahasranamam, do Japa Yajna. These are not very costly things. One more example I will give you, in a modern day example. I was working in a bank. I was in a staff training college principal. My premises problems were there. I went to my zonal office. The DGM, I knew him. So he also knows me. I went to him directly. I have a problem about my premises. That file is to be cleared, sir. He just stared at me. Because on his table so many files are there. The entire zone is under his control, entire Bombay. So I understood. Call that particular PMD officer, he said. The PMD officer, departmentally, he will come. He will pick up the file which is in the 100 files are there before him. He will give it. Like that, Krishna is like the head of the CEO. You can't get him to all those minor things. He will stare at you. I am not here. So that is the position. If you know the chairman, you can't go to him and ask for a cup of tea. You have to go to the canteen and go there, get it. So these are the issues. I will develop these points in subsequent videos, particularly Grihastha Dharma, what you can do in simplified way for your betterment, for your utility, for making your life more meaningful rather than ritualistic. Om Tat Sat.